Hello, my name is Danielle Bishop. I'm 19 years old, and I'd say my favorite role that I've ever been casted as is Emily from the movie Sicko. The reason why is, well, she perfectly fits my type. She's the girl next door, I'm the girl next door. It's my personality, it's my look. But she was so fun to play because she's so much more than that. You think she's a murderer, she's psychotic, she's crazy and insane, and we all have a little bit of those qualities in us, and I love characters that go against their type, that contradict themselves, that have qualities that you think they shouldn't have, and that are just deeper than what you first think of them. And that's why whenever I'm asked how far I'll go for a role, I feel like the character comes to you. If you don't get a role, it's because you weren't meant to play it. And I'm willing to do whatever my character calls for me to do because I take on that character as myself. So whatever I need to do, given those circumstances that I'm in because of the story, that's what I'll do. But I don't think of it as going far because to me that sounds like an obstacle, but I think of it more as a challenge, something that pushes me to perfect my craft. And I love doing that. But how far I'll go distance-wise, I'll go to any country. I have a passport, so I'll go to any location if necessary. The only language that I know is English, so I'd have to learn, but I'm up for that challenge. I love other cultures and learning about them, and I think learning about other cultures would really help me with my writing. I like to think I'm a skilled writer. It's something that I think strengthens my acting abilities because whether you're creating something with pen and paper or creating something that someone had envisioned and bringing it to life, either way you're creating something with your heart and soul, and creating is my strength. It's what I love to do, and that's why I'm here.
So for the first question, I would say the role that I probably feel the most connected with is when I played Mrs. Darbus in High School Musical my senior year. She was just really funny and loud and outgoing, and I got to put a lot of effort into her and just be really crazy, and that was probably the first time that I had ever had that much to memorize as monologues go. And I also got a lot of recognition from other people saying that I'd been working hard on it and that I was coming out well, so I felt like I was playing her in the way that she was supposed to be played, and it was really cool to kind of be weird on stage and not be super quiet and reserved, but to be very out there and very just goofy, I guess. For the second question, I think I've been cast a lot as either I guess adults. I've never been cast as a teenager. Or I've been cast as the really just older, I guess, than my age has always been. So moms and teachers or wives and stuff like that. I've never been cast as a kid or a teenager. My strength is probably memorization. I think that's something that just comes really naturally, and being able to speak through things really fast without having to take a lot of time to look over them is something that I'm good at. For skills, I would say that I can emulate other emotions pretty well without having them at that moment myself. And that I can I have the ability to dig down deep into a character and bring out a lot of what they're feeling with just prior experiences that I've had in similar situations, or just the emotion itself I can bring out really easily. I do have a passport, and I do like traveling, but I haven't used it in a while. I speak a little bit of French, and I speak a little bit of Italian. I'm fluent in ASL, but I don't know if that counts as I mean, it does count as a language. How far for the last question? I mean, I've done like goofier stuff for like characters. I've never played like had to play like a really hard character where you had to do a lot of like soul searching though. So I would love to do that and to be able to like maybe put myself in like a sadder place, or like to be able to experience some things for that character, or spend time in a place where that character maybe grew up or like was married or something like that. I mean, there's a lot I would do to tell the story of a character. I think that's really important, to be able to put yourself through something that they went through so that you can emulate them better. But yeah, thank you.